Hey everybody, CJ here. You know, one of the things that I'm kind of fed up with seeing in whatever's left of the comic book fan community is this tendency that a lot of fans or former fans have recommendations and suggestions. Here's how to save the comic book industry. Here are 5 simple things that comic book pros could start doing tomorrow that'll turn it all around. And people are saying it even now, like post COVID. People are saying that if we were to try doing this, that, and the other thing, all of our problems would be solved, all of our prayers would be answered, and everything would be nothing but peaches and cream from now until doomsday. And the thing about it is, you need to understand there's a sense in which that's even kind of true, or it might be true. People are saying these things right now, and have been saying it for weeks on end, months on end, you might even say years on end. And with the industry being in the shape that it's in these days, I mean, look, in business, change is either good or bad. And for as bad as the industry is doing right now, change, you would think, can only be good. And a lot of the steps and recommendations and ideas that people have, things that the industry can do to save itself, I'm prepared to say that those things might even be successful. Here's the thing, guys, you're LARPing. You understand? You are coming up with all of these brilliant and elaborate ideas that may be successful if somebody in the industry were to attempt to do some of these things. They may actually be successful, but you need to understand they don't want to do it. What's happening to the industry right now, the atrophy that it's experienced over the course of the last 10 years, along with since the outbreak of COVID, the the people involved who have watched this industry just completely crater, they know what caused it. The just this brigade of uh, uh, SJW ideas, the nonstop wokeness, the harassing and berating of fans. They know what the cause of their problems is. They know that they know basically what it is that they need to do to turn things around. They are choosing not to do it. Now, you can sit there all day long recording podcasts or making YouTube videos or writing BS articles on websites. You can do that stuff all day long. But at the end of the day, you're not in any position to implement these changes. The people that are in a position to implement those types of changes, they know exactly what they need to do and are choosing not to do it. And I'm going to be completely honest and say that I don't know if it's even possible to save this industry, but I can say that the industry itself does not want to be saved. And so whenever you create, as Jerry Conway did, he sat down with somebody or other, but basically Jerry Conway outlined a series of ideas that were basically intended to outline just some easy things that the industry can do to save itself. And basically his galaxy brained boomer tier ideas, it basically is nothing more sophisticated than welcome new readers. All right. Well, people have been saying that for decades, but it's just, I guess it hits differently because it's coming from somebody of Jerry Conway's stature. Whenever he says that there are certain things that the industry can do in order to survive, here are some of them. You need to understand, he's not saying anything that the people who actually control the levers of power don't already know, or at least couldn't have guessed for themselves. The thing is, they don't want to do it. And whenever you sit there basically jerking off all day, coming up with these ideas of, what the industry can do, how it can save itself, doing this, that, or the other thing, you're basically wasting your time, okay? You're LARPing. And it's unproductive. And the fact of the matter is, there's whether or not the industry can be saved, I think you can argue, it certainly would be my argument, it doesn't deserve to be saved. These common sense, almost self evident steps that the industry can take to save itself, they've been obvious to everybody for all of these years. So Jerry Conway could be right, or if you have your own list of ideas on what can be done, hell, maybe you're right. I don't know. But what I can say is that Jerry Conway is in no position to save this industry. You are in no position to save this industry. The people in the industry that are in a position to save the industry don't want to save the industry. So, anyway, do with that anything that you want. So, anyway, there you go. Like, comment, subscribe, share. That really helps me out. That's that. I'm out of here.